everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie and I post a lot of beauty related content here on my channel. At the moment we're doing a Colourpop series and this week we are doing the Child palette. So this is the Mandalorian The Child Pressed Powder palette. Now this did run out of stock quite quickly and I think they restocked it like 2-3 times. I eventually did purchase it. I'm actually kind of glad I did, but look at that. Ain't that adorable? And it looks exactly the same on the cardboard, and then when you open it up, look at the mirror, like just look at that detail. And then here are the colours. It's a lovely palette, I must admit. You get what, 4 mattes, 5 shimmers, actually maybe 5 mattes and 4 shimmers, because this green here has a slight shimmer to it but not too much. So we are going to swatch the palette for you. Now I do know that a lot of people were getting this palette broken in the post, so mine actually came in a little white cardboard box, which was quite good. I think it was just that too many people were getting them broken. But that is the first row. The first colour isn't as pigmented as I thought it would be. And let me also address my new background. I'm sorry, but I know I went into like the sofa phase and with the chest of drawers, but it just didn't feel like a Lizzie background. A Lizzie background is plain. I'm thinking maybe something here and here, maybe a shelf or something. But yeah, at the moment it's just plain, and then eventually I'll get a shelf up. I'm looking at the lac shelves from IKEA with like some hanging plant pots. I saw some nice like pink flowers, and you know pink's my thing. So here is the second row. Now this shade here, which is the like second row on the end, that shade is the one that I know that kept coming back to people broken, which is annoying because I think it happened to one of my friends twice, I think. And then we've got the last row, and I must admit there is enough greens in here, so that is the last row there. Like it's got nice neutral tones, and then you've got some nice greens in there. I'm actually really happy with the colour layout, the colour story of this palette. It's adorable. I just love it. And guess what, guys? I haven't peeled this. I don't know why I always forget to peel that, so yeah. Also, let me know about like the light on my face, because I've put foil on this table and you're gonna see that in next week's vlog, what I've done with this table. So yeah, let me know how the reflection is on my face. Is it too much? Is it not enough? But yeah, let's just get stuck into this palette. I have just put on my favourite Beauty Bay Beauty Base in the shade 3. Absolutely, I love this stuff. I don't know about anybody else, but this is like my all-time favourite eye base. It doesn't crease, and if it does, it's because I've had it on for way too long. It's just so good, and it's the perfect tone for my skin. Also, guys, I know that my lights are very bright and white. I'm thinking of getting different lights that are warmer. My ring light, I can put a warm setting on it, so I might change the light for that. And then my softbox, I might actually get like a warm light bulbs, and let's see how that goes, because I feel like it's really making me pale, and I've got more of like a neutral yellow undertone, and this camera never shows that because of my lights. So I'm thinking that's the next step, is to change the bulbs, but that won't be for a little while. That'll probably be in February, so let me know what you think. I have never watched The Mandalorian. Obviously I've watched Star Wars, but not The Mandalorian, so I don't actually know like what these mean, because like some of the names, Precious Cargo, Right Hand Mando, Just Like a Tatooine or Tatooine, Sipping Soup, Babyface, The Force. Obviously I know what The Force is. Little Frog, Float Your Crib, Droid Protocol. I don't know, like I can understand what they mean, but like something like Just a Tatooine. Never watched Mandalorian, and don't come at me, but I think this palette is just gorgeous. I do want to start off with Just a Tatooine, which is this one here. Wow, there is a lot of kickback in that pan. Okay, I did just stamp it in, and then I'm going to blend it out. I feel like with this base, a lot of the time it makes sense to stamp colours in and then blend them out. Blending on this base just doesn't work, but that is just one little pitfall to it. Sometimes they do work, but some palettes really don't work when you're just like doing this. Okay, it's working actually. So yeah, this palette does work, but then it's not as pigmented as over here. So I find like stamping and blending just works. Because it is only a £9 palette, I am going to try and use as many shades as possible. So I'm going to go in with the middle shade called Babyface and put that just below it, because I do want this to be quite a green look. And now I know to go softly into these. I'm not getting as much kickback in the pan, which is great. You know how nice it is to have autofocus, because it saves time and it's so much easier. It's blending lovely. There is a bit of a weird colour being created up here. Like it's going a bit muddy, which is fine because I feel like it's just a base colour. I think I need to go in with one more layer over here. Yeah, this is buildable, but you're not going to get the pigment straight away from this colour. You really do need to build this one up. It don't look too muddy. I think you need to just make sure you put a decent layer of this shade on. I'm thinking next month when Colourpop do, you know that collection, I'll put it up here, which is only exclusive to Ulta at the moment, but next month it's coming to Colourpop. I feel like buying the whole collection because there's like lip glosses, blushes, an eye palette, and I think that's it. So, and I really want to get some more blush. Like I don't own any Colourpop blushes, so hopefully that will mean like when I do the rest of my makeup it's not samey. But I've noticed a lot of their blushes are kind of from their like limited edition ranges, which is annoying. I want to go in with the shade Float Your Crib, which is right here. This is like a proper forest green. Oh, this is nice, but I feel like I need a smaller brush. This is blending really nicely. Really impressed with that. I've got so many wrinkles on my eyes, it is unbelievable. I just want to get a plain fluffy brush. I don't have anything smaller. This is actually my highlight brush, and just blend it all together. Looks really nice. Just want to add a bit more on the end here. Now I want to go in with this shade here called Droid Protocol. Now I'm only going to put that on the outer corner. And then just blend the edge out a little. Then what I'm thinking is going in with Sipping Soup here on my lid, but then over the top putting the Force, which is a really crumbly, I'm guessing like let me see if the box says anything. Oh, these are cruelty free, but they're not vegan. It doesn't actually say if it's like a pressed pigment, but it says it's a pressed powder palette. So yeah, I will be taking Sipping Soup and then the Force over the top. Let's see how that goes. I do know that I absolutely love Colourpop's formula. Like, it's just really nice. You really don't need to put, what's the word, down? Like, you don't need to, what is the word? You don't need to wet a brush. Like, look how simple that was. That was so simple. These are so like beginner friendly palettes. You don't have to think what you're doing. And then let's see what it looks like with the Force over the top. My brush isn't actually picking up the pigment. It's really not picking up, whereas that side is the Sipping Soup, it picked it up, but this side is that Force shade and it's not picking up anything. I've managed to get, no. Okay, let's try a different brush. No, nothing. Maybe just my finger. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you just saw how that just took that to the next level. Okay, annoying thing is because you have to use your finger, you can't get it precise. But that is incredible. Wow, okay. Bittersweet, basically. Let me just do the rest of my makeup. I am going to go in with L'Oreal True Match Honey Dew Me Up. Powder, blusher, all of that stuff. And then back to do some more Colourpop part of the face, if that makes sense. Got this Beauty Bay bronzer in Fawn. I thought let's do a bit of base together. Why not? Because otherwise I've literally just got eyes, highlight and lips that are Colourpop. So yeah, I do have a mirror down here if I look down, but I absolutely love this bronzer. I love all of Beauty Bay's stuff. I cannot wait for them to come out with like a foundation of some sort. But I feel like they've just released setting sprays, like one setting spray and one priming spray. So a foundation should hopefully be in the works, and they're such a good brand. Then I have a Beauty Bay blusher in Bitten. Just look at that shade. Just love Beauty Bay, absolutely love them. I'm taking my favourite highlighter by Beauty Bay, Colourpop in Wisp. This is just incredible, but this is something that you have to use a beauty blender in because it's so creamy. Like, it wouldn't pick up on a brush as well. I've never used it with a brush, but I just feel like it wouldn't pick up that great. This a nice glow. I've got lunch money on the way, so I can try different highlight. Now, really not sure if I want to go under the eyes, but I do want to do a inner corner and brow bone highlight in the shade Precious Cargo here. Wow, do you see that? It is quite a glittery shade, like once you put it on, but it is really nice. Like that. Really don't want to do anything under my eyes. What I do want to do is go in with Barry M Strobe Light, their high vis liner. And you know what? I'm actually going to put a bit of Float Your Crib, not Cargo, on my lower lash line, just a tiny bit. Now, I do know with green that red is a really nice lip colour, and you know I have the lippy sticks, well, lippy liners and the lippy sticks. Should we try Love Life? So that's Love Life, and then for a lip liner we've got Overtime. It's a bit pinky. Put the primer on. This primer, I'm telling you, when it runs out, I will be getting a new one because it dries down so nicely. Okay, so this is Overtime without the lippy stick, and then we've got the lippy stick in Love Life. See, can you see how much more red this is? I always feel like green goes really well with red. I don't know why. If you guys think that's, if you agree, please tell me, but I do really think that. Much better. Literally just need to do eyebrows and eyelashes and then I'll be back. Let's talk about this palette. This is a very cute £9 palette. This is going to be the last £9 palette I review for a couple of weeks because I feel like I want to delve into some of the other sizes. So like next week we'll do Hocus Pocus. I love the packaging of this. It's very nice. It's a bit raised, if that's the word. The pigmentation is lovely, the packaging is cute. I'm very sad that this shade here I cannot use with a brush. I'll have to try different brushes. I only tried 2, but yeah, it's called The Force. It is a lovely shade. Like, it is a little bit of a duochrome, but it's just a very hard shade to work with if you can't use your fingers. But I just love it. It's a very nice, it's got a nice array of greens. Like, it's not like they've just put one green in there and been done with it. They've got some nice shimmers with greens, they've got some nice mattes with greens, and then 2 neutrals here which really help you like deepen up your look. So I'm really happy with this look. I'm really happy with the pigmentation. Overall, I am happy with this palette. I think it was $16, which translates to about 12 quid. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I've got this in my collection and cannot wait to use this a little bit more. Now, I know that I never really have anything negative to say about Colourpop, and that's only because I absolutely love them, and that is why I am doing this like series. And yeah, it just makes me use the Colourpop that I own. So I do have 3 orders coming. 2 orders would have turned up yesterday, and then 1 more order would probably be here by Friday this week. And I'm just gonna have a lot of palettes to review, and I feel like maybe 3 to 6 months I definitely will do like a roundup of the palettes that I have reviewed and what my favorites and what pits and what are the pros, the cons, all of that kind of stuff. But I just don't have anything negative other than that one shade here, the Force, that just didn't work. I do love these little £9 palettes. Like, they really know how to use them, and I'm really excited to see what Hocus Pocus looks like next week. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please smash it huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time. And in my next video after this on Friday, we will have a Lush haul, so get ready for that, because I feel like I haven't done a Lush haul in years. I will see you soon. Bye guys.